What's going on YouTube? Cody's Lawn Service here. Give you guys a little update on plus kind of what I did today. So today I took the KM90 and the FS90R out for the second time and started them up since I de-winterized them and started putting gas in them. I put a new blade. You can't really see it though, just because the lighting's so poor right here. But I put a new blade on the edger today, and it's already starting to get covered up in dirt and stuff again, so that's nice, I guess. I used the steel trimmer today and trimmed around the yard. I pulled out the walk behind Saturday and just started it up and let it run. I found another one. It's a 36 inch, similar to this one. It needs a new transmission, and the guy's selling it for $250. If I can get it for around $150 after the season starts, if he still has it, I will probably end up hopping on that and buying it. It's got a good motor on it, good gas tank, everything, and the paint's not in anywhere near as bad as a shape as the one that I had, like this one. And if he still has it at the beginning of the season, I'll probably hop on it. You guys will probably see me have a 37 and a 36. If he still has it, I mean, I just have to drop a new transmission in it. The new transmission from the dealer quoted me just like this one right here. He said was $280 some. If I could get it for $150 plus $280 for the transmission, it's gonna cost me like that, and then it's got new blades and everything on it. He said transmission quit right after he serviced it. So if I can get all that, you'll probably see me having a 36 inch floating belt drive walk behind plus the 37. So stay in tune for that, because that's definitely a big maybe now. He told me he hasn't had really no interest on it. He said everybody just wants to lowball him for $50, and he said he couldn't do $50. He said he was looking for around $250, but he said he'd go a little bit lower. And I told him if he still had it towards the beginning of the season, I said I'd come and get it. And he said he'd save my contact email, and he said he'd let me know if he still had it whenever season came around. But I'm going to take pictures of this mower tomorrow, this mower, put those up for sale. I'm going to try to clean that carburetor tomorrow and see if I can get that blower to run. It'll put it, but then it quits. It's not getting enough gas, so I'm going to try to clean it up tomorrow and see if I can get it to run so I can get a little more money out of it for it running than it not. The Homelite edger and the Craftsman hedge trimmer attachment will go for sale with that one. And then the edger, the brush cutter, and the weed trimmer attachment will go for the Craftsman that I've got upstairs over there that I got to get out tomorrow and start up, make sure everything still runs right. And then I'm going to put all that up for sale. Put that little Black & Decker hedge trimmer for sale, $5. Someone will come and buy it. Everybody buys something. And then I'll put all that up for sale and sell all of this. Hopefully all of it will be gone before the beginning of the season, so I'll have a little more room in the garage, which eventually I'm going to go rent a storage facility, I think I was going to get an 11 by like 20 for I think like $65 a month, which is not bad at all, to put my trailer and stuff in that I want to get, put my equipment in. So I mean, that's what I've got going on right now. Today I put in some serious work with this mower. I probably have about 4 hours on it just today. It ran probably all 4 hours on a little over 3/4 of a tank, and it's still got just a little bit left in it now, and it's not bad. It did have the plastic gray rims, if you can remember from the review. One of them broke a while back, and I popped all 4 of them off, and now I think it makes it look a little bit better. So now I've got that. I need to take it out tomorrow and blow it off. I de-winterized the Echo today, and I've ran a tank and a half of gas through it. And for anyone that has an Echo PB500 knows that it's one of the best blowers on gas that I've ever seen. And it absolutely destroyed the work today. I mean, it done everything I needed to do, was knocking out stuff left and right for me. Basically what I did today was I had to clean out our yard. I had to pick up all the wood that the dogs have drug around, and there was a lot of thatch waves in the yard where the rains got real high up in the yard, and it's made waves that go like that across the lawn. I probably sat for 3.5, 4 hours with just the backpack blower on my back, going over my whole yard, blowing all the thatch up. My lawn is completely dethatched now. Like, I can see dirt everywhere across my lawn now. All the grass has been blown up, and to where it looks, grass is going to come in real nice on it if we can get some seed over it real soon. So we're going to just try to put some seed across it and see if we can get it to take off. A lot of people will probably comment, why didn't you get a dethatcher? Where we're renting this house, my parents said they didn't want to put a lot of money in the lawn, and I think renting a dethatcher was going to be $60 or so they didn't want to rent a $60 piece of equipment for 30 minutes. So I just did it with the blower. Plus I didn't have anything to do today, so I mean that was fine to do. So I mean, I did that, and Saturday I handed out business cards, walked around, talked to a few people, got some potential interest. The new targeting marketing strategy for me is just putting it on their mailbox. Reason why is because a lot of kids lately have been coming up to people's doors trying to sell them stuff for fundraisers through the school, and a lot of people just quit answering the door if they don't see a vehicle outside. And they told me that they wasn't even going to come to the door until they seen it was an older kid. So they told me that maybe, and I've heard a lot of people say that the mailbox thing is probably going to be my best bet for business, which I did get 2 or 3 people last year out of, I handed out 25 to 40 business cards last year, just sticking them on mailboxes. Random places. I didn't even stick it on down every street because I only had 250, but this year I've got 2,500 that I can hand out, and I stuck them down the mailboxes. And I mean, I've got a couple potential interest, and a lot of the cards haven't moved off the mailbox because I didn't think about it, but it's a holiday weekend, and a lot of people don't go to their mailbox on holiday weekends. But I have seen some people come out and get their business cards and look at it, so I do know that I'm catching people's eye. So that's good news. The Stihl MS-180, I've got to have a new intake manifold put on it. It's going to cost me about $40, so it's going to have to wait until the season starts, because I've got to take all the money I've got basically now and put it towards a truck. Me and my dad's been looking at trucks lately, so I mean, we're looking at vehicles, and I mean, if he decides to put a down payment on one, I got to give him $1,000, and I'm right at $1,000, and I don't want to, not have what I'm supposed to have, because I mean, he won't like that. But so I mean, that's what I've got going on right now with all that. But I'm going to make a video very, very soon, probably tomorrow sometime, of the business card itself, kind of show you guys what it looks like. I'm also going to show you guys my final equipment and budget list for next year, or this year technically. I think you guys will be kind of surprised what I've chosen to do, and what I've chosen to buy, and how many lawns I've chosen to do, which a lot of people know how many lawns I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do 30 a week. I'll go ahead and give you guys a little hint. I've got a solid worker for the year, so I mean, that's what I've got going on. But don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and keep an eye out for the list video.